Okay, so let's solve this. Now, we want to get rid of the fraction. We always want to get rid of the fraction. But here, we notice that these two can be factored to become 2x plus 1. And here, this is 4x plus 1. I want to do this because I already have an x plus 1 here. So it makes it a little easier to multiply through by. And actually, what I'm going to multiply through by is what's called the LCM. You don't really need to know that term. What you need to realize is that if I multiply by 4x plus 1, 4 divided by 2 will get rid of the 2 here, x plus 1 will get rid of here. And here, x plus 1 will be done with. So you don't have to, you can actually multiply by each of them, but that would leave me with a lot of work, extra work that I don't need to do. So to facilitate the process, the smallest value I need to multiply through by is 4 times x plus 1. So I'm literally going to multiply each of these terms by 4x plus 1. 4 times quantity x plus 1. By the way, terms are what are separated by equal plus or minus signs. So that leaves me with 4 times x plus 1, and then the original problem equals 4 times x plus 1 times the original problem plus 4 times x plus 1 times the original problem. And then I just clean it up. So what I really should do, I said the original problem, but really what I should do is put that simplified form. It's a little easier to work with. So, okay. So hopefully that makes sense. I just rewrote the bottoms, the denominators as the blue version, the factored out version, because it's easy to work with. So this means x plus 1 cancels. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Leaves me with 2x. Here, the 4x plus 1s cancel, leaves me with negative 2x. Here, the x plus 1s cancel out, and leaves me with 4 times the quantity 2x minus 3. So from here, we clean up. So we distribute. We get 8x minus 12. Negative 2x. It's 2x. And we'll consolidate terms. So we have negative 2x and 8x gives me 6x. We'll put our x's together, subtract 6x. Finish it off by divided by negative 4. X is 3. Now, what you always want to do is at the very end, you got to check to make sure you're okay with the denominators. If I plug in the 3, do I get an issue? And we do not, so the answer is 3. Now, this question asks us to identify it as identity, inconsistent, or conditional. So identity is when you get an answer like 2 equals 2 or 0 equals 0. We actually are getting an x value. Inconsistent is when you solve it and you get something like 2 equals 1 or 0 equals negative 2, something like that. Which, in other words, the answer doesn't make sense. Okay, we definitely need to get that. And conditional is when you is what you are used to, which is when you solve and you get a value like x equals 2 or x equals negative 3, which is what we have here, x equals 3, right? So what reason why I like to say it's conditional is it's this initial, these are called statements, and math statements are either true or false. The initial statement is true on the condition that x is 3. There you have it. Hopefully that makes sense. See you in the next video.